Hello and welcome to the Storytelling for the Soul podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Kanata, and this is the place we talk about all things expressive writing and other creative techniques, all with a little bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer thrown in. Buckle up and enjoy. Welcome back to another episode. As you've probably gathered from the title, today I want to explore the notion of adding the word yet onto anything in your life that you may be pursuing, anything that you desire or yearn for, or anything that at this current moment is not quite at the level that you want it to be. And it's a simple word, it's just adding the word yet. So a couple of really simple examples. I haven't saved up the mortgage to buy my dream house yet. My business isn't profitable yet. My body composition isn't at the level that I want it to be yet. Now, at the very least for me, and I'm always really interested in hearing your thoughts, comments, and reflections, for me, adding the word yet is quite powerful because it means that it's coming, it's on its way. It's not that it's never going to happen, it's just not quite there right now. And I feel like this is really powerful. Now, you may or may not be interested or believe in manifestation, but if you hear a lot of people talking about manifestation, basically the idea is that whatever you desire, and desire may be the wrong word because anyone who's listened to anything about manifestation knows that part of the process is basically letting go because desire often gets in the way and is a block. However, the notion is that whatever you're pursuing or you desire, whatever words relate to you, it's already happened. So it's already happened. It's just a matter of time. Your job or your part in the process is to be the person you need to be when that outcome has already happened. So for example, I think the easiest one to use or easiest example to use is the body composition example. If you aspire to look like whatever, what would you at that point in time be doing on a daily basis? Or on a weekly basis? Would you be going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week? Would you be active and walking 8 to 10,000 steps or however many steps you can manage? Would you be drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day? Would you be eating high protein, mostly meals that are nourishing? You have to be at that level in order to attract whatever you're after. However, in the mundane, day-to-day, boring existence of life, and I use the word boring there because for the average person, you may be the exception, but for the average person, you're typically doing the same things on a day-to-day basis. So for example, I'm typically getting up in the morning at 6 a.m., going to the gym, sauna, meditation, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm working from 9 to 5, and then I move into my evening routine. Life can get really ho-hum, let's face it. And often, especially if you have a big audacious goal that you're pursuing, often it can feel so far away. And this idea of just adding the word yet is a reminder that it's coming, no sweat. Of course, you have to take the actions to make whatever actually surface and arise, but that thing is on its way. It's just a matter of time. And I feel like it can be really easy to lose your way, especially if your life at the moment is not exactly what you want it to be. And I'm going to riff off a Buffy quote here, a season 5 Buffy quote, in which she basically says, the hardest thing in this world is to live in it. And I think that that's true. I mean, life is a wonderful, magical thing, but we all go through moments of utter despair, mess. It's just part of being human. But if you can hold on to this notion that whatever you desire just hasn't happened yet, I think it's something that can be super powerful, or at least it has been for me. And look, I've actually just started rereading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I have read it about 7 years ago and it just did not resonate with me. However, on this latest read, basically all the concepts are really landing. So I might do another episode about The Power of Now. But I think I wanted to mention that because I think that a lot of what Eckhart Tolle is sharing plays into this notion that we can get caught up in the mental mess and in the thoughts and in the mind and in the ego, all that kind of stuff. But all we really have is now, as in this moment. As in the past has happened, the future hasn't happened yet. Even when we get to the future, it's happening in the now, in this very moment. So I'm going to leave this episode here. As always, if you want to check out more about my embodied processing and embodied writing work, head over to my website, sarahkanata.com. You are always very welcome to reach out to me directly via email, info@sarahkanata.com. All the info will be readily available so that you don't have to worry about the spelling. And I will talk to you in next week's episode.